His shirt smells like her perfume, soft and sharp, vanilla on the cotton, like teeth on his heart. He folds it slow, laughs it off, shrugs it down, says that was nothing, wears it out around this town. He should regret it more than he does, more than this half-guilty grin and a casual shrug. He should regret it down to the bone, but he sure smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. Phone face down on the counter, screen still lit, your name under his thumb. He won't open it, says we were already broken, like that makes it right. Keeps the jacket from that evening, hangs it in plain sight. He should regret it more than he does, more than a tossed off sorry and a drunk dial buzz. He should regret it down to the bone, but his shirt smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. Maybe one day he'll wash it out, every stain, every thread, every shadow of doubt, but he's still lying in yesterday's clothes, breathing her in while he swears he's letting go. He should regret it more than he does, more than these tired excuses and this practice shrug. He should regret it, cut to the soul, but his shirt smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. And he still wears it home. His laugh gets loud when she walks past. He leans in close to every word. Eyes never leaving the room she's in, but yours are the ones that burn. He folds concern like paper cranes, leaves them scattered on your chair. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. You say he's just like that, he just worries, it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts in the air. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. He pours your glass, he saves your seat. He laughs at jokes you barely made, asks about your longest day, but watches every move she makes. You hold your breath at the table, feel your pulse in your chair. All these small soft gestures are starting to feel like flares. You say he's just like that, he just worries, it's fine, but you taste something bitter cuts across the bedroom. Your face flickers on a rectangle. My heart does that stupid backflip. Thought I left you in the last year. It's just pixels, but my hands start to shake. It's just letters, but I'm wide awake. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. New life, I finished on the nightstand. Your text crashes through the quiet. 3 words, are you still up? I know exactly what you're asking. It's just habits, but they drag like chains. It's just contact, but it knows my pain. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. From above, your message hovering. Every part of me remembers what answering would bring. I could fall again so easy into everything we knew. I could turn this screen face down or let it pull me back to you. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. So I shut it off and whispered, you don't own this heart. Call me yours if you wanna ruin the whole night. You say it's soft, like you're turning off the room light. I feel the tilt, every letter makes my knees slide. I'm holding on to a table with the paint dried. Call me yours if you wanna watch me fall. Hear my name crack open in your mouth, that's all. You don't have to touch me, just say it once more. You know exactly what that little word is for. Call me yours. Call me yours. She knows which line makes the floor disappear clean. Just one phrase and I'm dropped out of the scene. Her lipstick laughs like it saw some clever joke, right? But my heart stares like the exit lost the green light. Call me yours if you wanna watch me fall. Hear my name crack open in your mouth, that's all. You don't have to touch me, just say it once more. You know exactly what that little word is for. Call me yours. Call me yours. watch me fall. Hear my name, crack open in your mouth, that's all. You don't have to touch me, just say it once more. You know exactly what that little word is for. Call me yours. Call me yours. Call me yours if you wanna ruin the whole night. He says forever, like a locked door, like numbers on a prison drawer. You taste the promise like cheap red wine. Burns going down, but it calms your mind. When he says forever, it's a holy thread. You call it love cause it's all you get. Kneeling in the chaos like a quiet saint, praying for the parts of him you hope he ain't. When he says forever, you forget to breathe. Call it sacred, cause you're scared to leave. His temper's gospel written on your skin. Every broken glass is a tiny amen. You kiss the damage like a rosary, counting all the times that he swore he'd leave. When he says forever, it's a holy thread. You call it love cause it's all you get. Kneeling in the chaos like a quiet saint, praying for the parts of him you hope he ain't. When he says forever, you forget to breathe. Call it sacred, cause you're scared to leave. Is this worship or just warning? Are his arms a church all morning? If heaven hurts you every night, would a real God need you this time? When he says forever, it's a holy thread. You call it love cause it's all you get. Kneeling in the chaos like a quiet saint, praying for a virgin he's never met. When he says forever, you forget to breathe. Call it sacred, cause you're scared to leave. When he says forever, you just bow your head, wearing his intensity like it's blessed instead. You fold my name into sharp white squares. Say it's all for keeping safe, all for keeping me there. Keys on the counter, your smile so sure. You call it shelter, feels more like a drawer. You love like ownership, papers all claws, a small print, fine lines I keep signing in invisible ink. Like maybe you won't notice this time. You talk forever, like it's forever, not like I'm starting to think, but my hand just hovers over the dotted line. I keep signing in invisible ink. You frame our photos, hang them straight, then straight again. Measure every crooked edge like you're guarding something. Then you say you're mine, like a blessing, like a crown. But every time you say it, I feel my name written down. You love like ownership, papers all claws, a small print, fine line. I keep signing in invisible ink, hoping I can slip right through in time. you see me or just see what you can take? If I wrote leave, so faint it barely shone, would it break your heart if it never reached your home? You love like ownership, papers all closet, small print, fine lines I keep signing, an invisible link, leaving every exit undefined. You talk forever, like it's forever. Smile while I quietly shrink till the day this pen runs out above your line and my name stops, an invisible link. Red flags look beautiful in red light. She calls it a sign, not a warning. Says maybe I get it right if I just keep falling. New name, same script in a new town. He swears he's gentle this time. She draws halos on his shadow, pretends she doesn't see the knife. She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. Reads her scars like scripture, calls them holy lines. Every sharp edge she turns it into a shrine. She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. One more time, one more time. First drink, he laughs at our handshake. She jokes, guess I'm built for storms. His stories shift like bar smoke, but she loves the way they swore. Friends call, her phone buzzing on the nightstand. She flips it, face down, lets it die. Says they never understood me, as if that ever made a lie true. She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. Reads her scars like scripture, calls them holy lines. Every sharp edge she turns it into a shrine. She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. One more time, one more time. How many almost crashes till you stop calling it fate? How many shattered glasses till you see the pattern shape? She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. Reads her scars like scripture, calls them holy lines. Every sharp edge she turns it into a shrine. She mistakes danger for destiny one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. He's sweeping up glass, calling it worship. Blood on his thumb, he says, that's just proof. Frames on the floor, picture still smiling. He laughs, it was time for a better view. He would call it devotion, even while it destroys the room. Says it feels like an ocean as the walls lean in and the ceiling moves. stare says this is protection from all that could hurt you. But he's the one breathing fire in the air. He would call it devotion, even while it destroys the room. Says it feels like an ocean as the floor gives way under every truth. Every scar, every rule is a promise he refuses to prove. The language of danger keeps borrowing from love. He whispers, stay in the smoke and the splinters. Still look what I've broken just to keep you near. I'm choking on roses, thorns in my dinner, and he tastes the iron. Says that's how you know it's real. Here, he would call it devotion, even while it destroys the room. Writing notes in the plaster as the door disappears from view. Every cut, every wound is a vow he keeps twisting into truth. The language of danger keeps borrowing from love. Yeah, the language of danger keeps borrowing from love. Your name on her tongue like a warning fine print hiding under your smile. You lean and say, trust me, it's nothing. She's been reading you for a while. All those tiny clauses you wrote between the lines, heartbreaking the margins, but she still signs. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. You file all her dreams in a drawer, stamp later in permanent ink. She jokes that she's bad with decisions. You joke that you're good at the brink. Late fees on her feelings, she's paying overtime. Still she flips the pages and crosses the line. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. Terms and conditions spelled in your breath. She reads every sentence, still says yes. Hands on your back, pen to the page. She can't help loving what's gonna break. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. Yeah, she signs anyway. working late, keys on the table. He scans your face like reading a label. Who pinned your phone at 2:30? Who laughed too loud when they looked at you? He needs to know who texted, who looked, who stayed too long. Every little thing inspected, like dishes, like work, like mowing the lawn. Possession starts sounding like routine, just another box to clean. He needs to know who texted till you forget what you need. You change your shirt, he clocks the difference. Ask who you learned that shade of lipstick. Why were you late? What took a minute? Every silence, he puts a pin in it. He needs to know who texted, who looked, who stayed too long. Every story cross-connected, like chores, like calls, like something you owe. Possession starts sounding like routine, folded into daily scenes. He needs to know who texted till you forget how to breathe. When did just checking in turn into checking your skin? Counting your steps, your friends, your past. Again, you make your tea. He counts the spoons. You laugh it off, but it fills the room. He needs to know who texted, who looked, who stayed too long. Every heartbeat intercepted, like habits, like tasks, like clocks on the wall. Possession now sounds just like routine, spoken in a tired voice. He needs to know who texted. You need to know you've got a choice. Rain runs down the glass like you stuck on the same frame, looping that last night, mouthing words you never say. You still live in this apartment like a suitcase never packed. You still wear my old sweater, then blame me when you fall back. It still feels good in the wrong places. Hands remember what the heart erases. Every time we swear we're gonna break it, we just bend till we blur. It still feels good in the wrong places. Kiss the wound, never fix the bases. Every time I think I've changed my ways, I end up right back here with you. You trace shapes in the window, make halos out of hurt. Say you're done repeating patterns, but your body gets there first. We keep bargaining with shadows for a different kind of night, but the script is always ready and we always hit our line. It still feels good in the wrong places. Hands remember what the heart erases. Every time we swear we're gonna break it, we just bend till we blur. It still feels good in the wrong places. Kiss the wound, never fix the bases. Every time I think I've changed my ways, I end up right back here with you. You said, come in, get comfortable. Pulled out the softer chains. They match your sheets, they match your smile, they match the way you say my name. Gold on the glasses, dimmer on 10, sugar on the words you choose. But every time I try the door, you're asking what I stand to lose. Velvet handcuffs still count as handcuffs. I can't move just cause it feels nice. Seduction is a prison with better lighting. You paint the walls and then you call it paradise. Velvet handcuffs, yeah, they still cut. Only difference is I bruise in style. You say I'm free to go anytime I like. You just keep kissing me till I stay a while. Gift wrap every limitation, tie a bow around my doubts. Say why go chase a colder world when you could just not go out. You read my fears like scripture, highlight every fragile line. Tell me I was born for this, then tuck my patience into yours and mine. Velvet handcuffs still count as handcuffs. I can't move just cause it feels nice. Seduction is a prison with better lighting. And then you call it paradise. Velvet handcuffs, yeah, they still cut. Only difference is I bruise and style. You say I'm free to go anytime I like. You just keep kissing me till I stay a while. Who signed my sentence? When did I agree? Is this comfort or captivity? If I call it love, will the lock turn loose? Or am I just naming my excuse? Oh, velvet handcuffs still count as handcuffs. I can't move just cause it feels nice. Seduction is a prison with better lighting. You paint the walls and then you call it paradise. Velvet handcuffs, yeah, they still cut. Only difference is I bruise in style. You say I'm free to go anytime I like. But every time I reach, you dim the lights. Tapping brakes on a bad idea. You say it's fine, just take it slow. Measure pills out half the dosage. Same poison, smaller glow. Reading labels on your temper, like that turns venom into rain. You're counting to 10 in the doorway, still walking back into the flame. Controlling slow motion, still breaks the same bones. We just learn to name the fracture while pretending we've grown. Controlling slow motion, still cuts to same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's all. You color code your excuses, file every outburst in a drawer. Drafting apologies in your head before my key hits the door. You trade shouting for silence. Call it progress, call it grace. But a quiet shove is still a shove, just leaves a cleaner face. Controlling slow motion, still breaks the same bones. We just learn to name the fracture while pretending we've grown. Controlling slow motion, still cuts the same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's all. How many days can a crack hold shape before the whole thing caves? Oh, still breaks the same bones. We just learn to sign the X on the cast that you own. Control in slow motion, still cuts the same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's home. Red dress on a Tuesday. He said he'd stay clean. Started last week, laughing at the warning, like they're old friends. Her lipstick on his coffee marks the end. She's his favorite bad habit and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with. Some addictions arrive wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit and he uses it till he uses him up and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. Midnight in his work shirt, tie on the floor, phone face down, it hurts. She laughs in his collar, says you're all mine. He tastes all his failures in her cheap wine. She's his favorite bad habit and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with. Some addictions arrive wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit and he uses it till it uses him up and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. He's shaking in the daylight, still smelling her skin. Swears this is the last time till she walks back in. Oh no, he can't tell the craving from the truth. All he's ever hungry for is her. She's his favorite bad habit and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with. Some addictions arrive wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit and he uses it till it uses him up and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. You say you change, same shrug, same half smile. You drop that I'm sorry like it's just another line. My name on your tongue, taste practice, taste right. You fold your arms so your hands don't have to try. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie, like a script you learn by heart but not by mind. And my heart still reaches for the version you were or swore you were, that better guy. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie. I still see us in that old blue hoodie. Rain on your windshield, you swore you'd drive carefully. You once held my fear like glass in your hands. Now you just hold onto your defense. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie, like a script you learn by heart but not by mind. And my heart still reaches for the version you were, or swore you were, that better guy. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie. Maybe you meant it once upon a time. Maybe I painted halos over warning signs. Now every sorry hits that same flat line, and I can't tell where the truth ends this time. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie, like a script you learn by heart but not by mind. And my heart still reaches for the version you were, but loving that ghost keeps me stuck in goodbye. You say sorry in the same tone you used to lie. Your name on his keychain, your face in his cracked phone. He calls it protection, you call it your home. Hands on your shoulders, stay close, don't roam. He clips your wings, then calls it our zone. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded and next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the lining just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. He checks where you're sleeping, counts every I'm fine. You trade all your daylight for space in his mind. Friends say, are you shrinking? You laugh it away, say this is devotion while you fade to gray. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the lining just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. What if love is open hands, not a list of where you stand? What if care is letting go, not a map of who you are? When you finally feel the bruise, keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded and next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the lining just the same. You thought the pressure meant safety, now you're learning that your pulse means escape. He counts her steps down the hallway under breath, clock on the wall, dripping louder in his chest, door clicks shut. All the air tilts out of frame. He checks his phone like she might vanish from her name. He hates this feeling, shaking in a tidy room. She laughs and leans and says, "You always jump too soon." He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable, ruins the mood. He's drowning in a glass of quiet, she just wants a lighter truth. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. She wipes her face on his t-shirt, tired eyes, says, "I'm not a cure for worst parts of your mind." He swears he'll change, writes new rules on coffee lids, holds them tight till they blur like all the rest he did. And he hates this distance, growing in a crowded bed. She traces circles on his arm and calmly says, "You'll panic every time I leave the room, heart in your hands like it's breaking soon." I call it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. I'm dancing in a small apartment, you're bracing for a storm that never moves. You panic every time I leave the room, and I call it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. Is it love or just alarm bells ringing with my name? Are you holding me or holding back another wave? He wants calm, she wants truth. He says stay, she says you. He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable, ruins the mood. Two people on the same old carpet, watching different skies above them bloom. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. He says, "I'll walk you home," checks the lock, keeps your phone, says it's just in case, you know. Code on the back room chair, his name in all your mail, every exit marked with care. but only from his side. He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield, but every door you touch only swings one way. Baby, I'm obsessive, 'cause I love you. I'm your safe, but every time you try, the handle doesn't change. He calls himself protective. You just call it one way. He keeps your spare set safe, so you never lose your keys. Tracks your little blue dot like it's proof that you believe. Friends' names fade from your screen, that one never liked me. Funny how concern can sound like closing metal seams. He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield, but every door you touch only swings one way. Baby, I'm obsessive, 'cause I love you. I'm your safe, but every time you try, the handle doesn't change. He calls himself protective. You just call it one way. What if care left a crack of air? What if love opened more than it closed? If you need permission just to breathe and move, is it danger out there or the danger you hold? He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield, but every door you touch only swings one way. You pack one bag so quiet, heart pounding in the frame. Tonight you push so hard, that old hinge finally breaks. I'll still call it protective. You'll just call it escape. He pours her coffee, names every fracture in her smile, says you're tired again, like he's been camping in her mind. She never told him about the night she couldn't breathe. Still he traces every shadow like a map under her sleeve. He reads her silence better than her words, finishes the sentences she never said. Feels like safety till it's sitting in her head. If he reads her silence better than her words, every quiet thought becomes his home. If he knows her better than she knows herself, she should run. She should run. Dinner in the doorway, he's already guessed what went wrong. Rough day at the office, let me tell you what they've done. She laughs on cue now, learns the script he wrote for two. Every time she tries to answer, he already knows the truth. He reads her silence better than her words. Here's a tremor in a half-drawn breath. Feels like kindness till she's got nothing left. If he reads her silence better than her words, every pause turns into proof. If his version of her starts drowning out the truth, she should run. She should run. Who are you when someone hesitation gets translated into words. Is it love, or is it losing yourself slow? If he never needs to ask you, where do you ever go?